Hello, my name is Adam. I'm here to talk to you about the different impacts social media has on adolescents. So, to begin with, I'm going to be talking about the positives and the negatives of the impacts that it has on adolescents, and then I'm going to be talking about which one is more prominent, like which is it more positive or negative on adolescents. So, first, I'm going to talk about the statistics. Between 10 and 20% of adolescents struggle from a mental disorder. So mental disorders are kind of common in today's society, so it's important to find ways to help them. Second, there's like 68% of adults in the U.S. that have smartphones, so smartphones are also very popular. So if you kind of combine the two, there might be a connection. Third, 30% of people in a study about one of the sources I used talk about how 30% of the people think mental health are connected to social media. And then the last one is 75% of teens have a personal social networking site. So, I feel like there's a connection between them. First, we're going to talk about the positives. I feel like, the internet and social media can be used to research different mental healths and like maybe ways to combat it. I also feel like you can use the internet to as like an educational purposes. So like I said, using it to find different ways to combat like a mental health or just learning more about it so you can prevent it from you or a loved one. Also, it can make communication better, so from like family members or friends, and if you can communicate with them, it might be like better on your mental health, because they might be able to help you out. And then the fourth topic is, you can bring communities together and, teamwork. You might not have to suffer alone. They might be able to help you out. So that can be useful. Some of the negatives that social media can have are lowered social skills. You aren't talking in person as much because more people are using online, so they aren't hanging out in person. They're not making plans to hang out in person. Instead, they're like using just internet to talk to each other. You also, it shows that you are connected to like lower motivational and empathy to others because you aren't talking to them in person, so you don't know how they feel. So you might be like harsher to someone online. And then also, that can cause increase in conflicts between others because, like I said, you're being harsher than others since you don't know how they feel. Uh, Next topic is going to be which one is it more positive or negative. One of the positives is that it's an early way of counseling, so you can like use it to find someone that might be able to help you and like someone to talk to. Or you can also just use the internet, like I said previously, is just researching. But it also can create cyberbullying. So cyberbullying didn't exist before the internet, so now with the internet and people using it more, there's more links to cyberbullying. So that might cause like depression and all that, like different mental disorders. But overall, I feel like it's more of a positive thing because although it might cause cyberbullying and stuff, it can also cause a way to look up and figure out how to prevent cyberbullying. So to summarize, overall it's more positive because it can be used for educational purposes. You can bring communities together. Although it causes lowered social skills and cyberbullying and links to depression, I feel like it also provide ways to combat those situations. And then a quote that I feel like matches this is sometimes the people around you won't understand your journey. They don't need to, and it's not for them. I feel like that's really key to people online not understanding where you come from and how you feel. So it might be harder to like talk to them and relate to them. So that's how I feel about mental health and the connections it has with social media to adolescents.